Hi, this is John Clark from LifeToSuccess.com. In this video, I am going to be answering a question from one of our subscribers, and it says, why do I always feel guilty? Well, the fact is, guilt is a very tricky thing. Starts off at a young age when we're being brought up and we're made to feel bad about doing things as we're younger and growing up, and it kind of sticks with us until we decide not to feel guilty anymore. I think our parents may have used it in an effort to get us not to do certain things, and they got that from their parents. And I think it's just one of those things that perpetuates um, as you move forward. And the fact is guilt is a very dangerous feeling, and it's one that'll hold you back from doing a lot of great things with the talents and abilities you have. Feeling guilty brings about a feeling of unworthiness. And this is an internalized feeling that will hold you back from a lot of things and stop you from making forward movement on things that you know you can do. I remember an instance when I was growing up. I was about 12 years old, and I was an athlete. I played three sports, and it was baseball season, and I was at a game, and I was up to bat four times in that game. And the first three at bats, it hit a single, then I hit a double, then I hit a triple. And I was warming up for my next at bat, and a quote unquote friend of mine said to me at 12, he said, "Are you going to cry if you don't get a home run?" And it kind of made me feel a little bit like that didn't feel right to me. And so I felt bad about that. And it dawned on me later, because I didn't realize this until after. It dawned on me that he was he was kind of jealous of what I was succeeding, but at the same time trying to make me feel bad for doing good in the game. So it really years later, it really made me realize that even at younger ages we're throwing guilt around at each other. So let me get back to this though for a second, because I know you're wondering what happened at that fourth at bat. Well, the fourth at bat, I did hit the home run, and I felt good, but I also felt bad at the same time. So um, guilt is an insidious feeling that will hold you back from succeeding, and it's a habitual feeling. So unless you change that habitual thinking, it'll hold you back for your lifetime. So here are some actions that you can take to get rid of guilt feeling once and for all. Number one, no matter where you are right now in your life, you are worth it. I am of a firm belief that you were built with unique talents and abilities that you were put on this earth to use. And it's your responsibility to dust off those talents and abilities and serve the people around you. So you are worth it. There are things that you can do that others can't, that you were put on this earth to do. Number two, some people will try and hold you back by using guilt against you. These are what Brian Tracy calls guilt throwers. So if you have people trying to make you feel guilty, you might want to look at yourself and realize that you're one of those people that the guilt works on. So if you've got people around you trying to make you feel guilty, then you need to look at the feelings that you have and get rid of those feelings of guilt and start moving forward. So anybody that tries to make you feel guilty is trying to manipulate your actions, and you have nothing to feel guilty about. Number three, do not try and make others feel guilty, no matter who it is, even a child. This is why you have feelings of guilt, is because as a child you were made to feel guilty. So don't do it to anybody. Explain to them what the wrong thing was and why they shouldn't do it and what they should do. If you can get to that level of dealing with children, then you're far advanced than most people are, because most people are just going around trying to make people feel guilty, especially kids, about things that they're doing. Now, we've come a long ways in child rearing, so I hope that's not a predominant way of doing it nowadays, but we just kind of tend to move those things forward as we advance. In the world of guilt, there are, as Brian Tracy says in his great audio programs, there are guilt throwers and guilt catchers. So it's important not to be either one. Last thoughts on this before we go is you are worth it. And if you're trying to make someone feel guilty, you are trying to manipulate them, which is also wrong. So this is a habit that we have that we need to get rid of. And if you click on the link below this, you can check out the habit busting system, which can help you eliminate these feelings of guilt and help eliminate you trying to make others feel guilty if that's what you were engaging in. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this video. Again, this is John Clark from Life to Success, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video.